Right on time. This thing started right on time. All right, y'all. So time to do the next underrated. And I was just talking about this. And I was like, I've been doing these underrateds and I have not done, I don't think, any white florals. And we know that I am a tuberose hoe, but I'm a white floral hoe. I love tuberose, jasmine, orange blossom, gardenia. I love them all. And I have not done any. So we're about to rectify with, of course, my first love, tuberose. We know, like I said, I am a tuberose hoe. Ooh, look at these nails. Are these not the cutest ones? These little press on nails is doing it for me. These are cute. Okay, let me get off of those. Yes, I'm still a little congested, but I am so much better. I am like almost at like 70%, I would say. I'm not going to say I'm at 100%, but I'm almost there. So anyway, let's talk underrated tuberoses. Hello, you all. Because I have these nails on, and these are just giving girly, right? These are giving girly. Just this whole girly vibe. And to be quite honest, I have really been into this soft phase of fragrances, really soft fragrances. I love spicy, I love, in your face fragrances, but I've really been feeling soft fragrances lately. In the last, I want to say 2024, started in 2023, but really 2024 has been giving me this soft vibe. So I want to talk about some soft fragrances, um, girly fragrances, some of my most girly feminine vibes, because if you know me, if you've been around, I like girly girl fragrances. I just really do. No shade to everything else, but that's where I land at right now. Super girly girl, just giving off that vibe. So let's talk about some super girly girl fragrances out of my collection. This isn't all of them, but this is a good start. Let's talk about them. Let's love them. Let's be girly girls. Anyway, let's get into tuberose. So, of course, we know that tuberose is a beautiful white floral. I absolutely adore it. If you even know, there's a short of tuberose because I have grown tuberoses this summer, past summer. We'll be growing them again this summer. So I have an affinity toward that beautiful flower. Yes, it can be polarizing. Yes, it is not for everybody. But if you love tuberose, like I love tuberose, we got it. And and part of it is such a it plays so many different ways. It can be bubblegummy and sweet. It can be creamy. It can be indolic. It is a um, very intoxicating scent if you love it. So let's get started. Let's talk about a few. So I'm gonna start here with this one, and this is Corloff's Majestic Tuberose. Now this is a spicy tuberose. So yeah, this is a spicy tuberose. Has pink pepper, has cardamom, has cloves in it. It is something. So this is perfect for the wintertime because it has a warm, spicy, kind of comforting, kind of low key, warm, spicy, sexy vibe to it. As it dries down, you do get some sandalwood and patchouli. The patchouli is not too much because y'all know I'm not a patch hoe. Um, so yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful um, tuberose for the wintertime. Next up is Cocaine by Frank Boclet. Now, cocaine is definitely something that is not for everybody. All right, so to be quite honest, I did not like this that much when I received it. This was gifted to me. And I was like, ooh. And I was like, man. And I honestly was like trying to decide if I was going to keep it. But I hate to declutter gifts. I really do. And so I let it sit around and I let it sit. I let it mature. I let it macerate it, syncopate it, reciprocate it, maturate it, all those things. I kept this for about 6 months before all of a sudden I said, let me just try it again. Let me try it again. And let me tell you, totally different because the first time that I tried it, it was super harsh. It was super screechy. It was really hard on the nose, right? But some reason now it has caramel in it and it has some berries. And now I get that sweeter, more sweet tuberose vibe from it, right? Um, so it's kind of sweet because it's got vanilla. It's got like I said, it's got caramel in it, and it's not too much because the caramel isn't too intense. But what it does is it has toned down that harsh, screechy, white floral that it was, and now they have come together, and now it's a softer, sweeter, um, more vanillic, kind of vanillic, sweet tuberose. And it's interesting because I am not a tuberose fan. If y'all know, I have gotten rid of excuse me, I've gotten rid of velvet vanilla for that because it's just too bubblegummy. But this is not bubblegum, it's more vanilla tuberose, more like that vanilla caramel, so it's kind of rich and sweet. But it's the tuberose. So this is Cocaine by Frank Boclet. Like I said, this one is a tough one. A tough one. All right, the next one is Lady Tuberose by Majestic. Now, this one is a more gingery, spicy tuberose. So it has ginger on the top and it has like these fruity notes. So it's kind of fruity, a spicy, fruity vibe. But as it dries down, you get that kind of sexy tuberose, but it's more vanillic, more ambery. So this is more of a dry down on an amber tuberose vibe. The tuberose does stay pretty, throughout the whole fragrance. You do get those hints and whiffs of tuberose. The ginger, the spiciness, and that fruitiness does, is the beginning, but as it dries down, you get a more ambery floral. So this is Lady Tuberose. I'm sorry, by Majestic. All right, so let's talk about BDK's Tuos Imperial. Now, this is a hard to define tuberose for me. However, I will say it has like this kind of green herbaliness. It's got geranium in it. So geranium gives it this kind of green floral. It has some willow bay, whatever the hell that is. But it also has willow herb and rose bay. I don't know what those smell like, but clearly they're herbs. And then it also has a lot of different florals. And as it dries down, it has a little incense. It has some patchouli. So this is a really hard tuberose to define. But it is a gorgeous tuberose. I always get compliments on it. True story. When I met Joss, she was in Chicago. Picked her up for lunch so we could go hang out for a little bit. And I was wearing Tuberose Imperial, and she was asking me about it. And she said she went and ordered it after we left, that weekend or whatever. But she did order right after smelling on me. The other thing about it is I honestly was not trying to get it because I just buy tuberoses. I have a tendency, y'all know who I am. I tend to buy a lot of tuberoses. So at the time I was trying to slow myself down and I kept saying, no, no, no. But the price was so good on Jomashop. And my people kept saying, you need to try it. And let me say this, the more I have it, the more I love it and enjoy it, because there's something about this tuberose that makes it stand out. It makes it a little different than I like different iterations of tuberose. And this definitely stands alone. I don't have things that say, oh, it's kind of similar to this. Absolutely not. This is Tuberose Imperial. It's kind of green. It's got that green sharpness to it. It's got this really interesting floral take on tuberose. So the way they blended everything is just really stunning. So that's Tuberose Imperial. Did I forget? I almost did. Yes, there is a giveaway, of course. So if you get into here long enough, you will hear what the expectations of you for the giveaway. Now, of course, you have to be a subscriber. You're going to leave a comment. Please put some flowers in your comment to make sure, because we talk about tuberose. Make it a white flower. Don't be putting no roses in there. Find a white flower emoji. And so with that, and so there's that. And also, if you are a tuberose lover, tell me some of your tuberoses. Tell me some of your tuberoses. All right. Next up is this. This is Khye Fragrances. Love is a Dreamer. Now, we always know anything I pull out from certain brands, they always underrated because ain't nobody talking about. But this one is an interesting tuberose. First, I was like, I don't know if I like it, but it has a kind of green banana vibe to it. So it's a banana-like tuberose. Has this banana-like vibe to it. This is inspired by Josephine Baker. And so it has this kind of exotic vibe to it. Like, think about Josephine Baker, who she was, hence the banana note. Because of course we know she is known for wearing the banana. I'll put the picture up so y'all know what I'm talking about for the people who don't know who Josephine Baker is. So, and I bet y'all, most of y'all better know. But anyway, Love is a Dreamer is inspired by Josephine Baker. So it has this banana quality to it. And I don't like banana, but it isn't like, the banana is more perfumery banana. It's a really good take on banana, like and more green banana, as opposed to trying to smell like a banana dessert, because of course the ones that are out now, people, they're trying to smell like a banana dessert. No, this smells like a banana. It smells like a greenish banana. So there's a strong, like, it's not as sweet. It's banana without all that sweetness. And then it has this beautiful tuberose. So this is Love is a Dreamer by Khye Fragrances. Now I'm gonna put this one in because that's 5, and I'm trying to stick at 5 on the underrated. But I have to put this one in because it is underrated. Even though to me and to y'all, because y'all watch me, it's like, for real, yes. And that is Wild Motherfucking Python. Wild Python is actually very underrated. Not that many people talk about it. Not that many people wear it, or because they don't. And as I always say, this is, okay, let me just say it right. This is one of the most stunning white florals. This is a classic tuberose. This is very floral. This is giving signature scent. Y'all know how I feel about it. I'm not even going to go. Stop. I'm not going to say anything else about Wild Python that I have not said 10,011 times already on both my channels. Y'all know Wild Python is just gorgeous. This is just a clean, beautiful, turn your head, smell lovely, inoffensive yet classy tuberose, white floral. Stop it. I'm done. Wild Python. All right, y'all. So that is this is this week's underrated, because I'm gonna try to do one at least once a week so we can have a week, pretty much a weekly giveaway. So that is this week's underrated. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free. Talk to you later.